Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to another Deep Tempo podcast, your show dedicated to bringing you the latest and greatest dubstep / 140 tunes. If you're new around here, my name's Sibo, aka the Roving Dread, and this is my esteemed colleague,
Yo,
Mr. DJ Carr.
how you doing, Cringe Bag? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing, Cringe Bag?
Yeah,
how's the bass and records going?
Yeah,
on, bro?
repping.
Yeah, repping, bro.
Yeah, do you know what? It's quite tiring, mix. I'm actually doing all right with the old gym.
You're getting ready for the Outlook, ain't you, man?
For the Outlook, bro.
Outlook, bud.
Yeah,
who's coming Outlook Festival? I've had a few comments on my latest zine posts, which we'll get into in a minute, about people coming to Outlook. But I've seen a few heads, around on socials, Facebook recently.
Yeah,
people saying they've just bought a ticket.
Yeah, people have asked me for the code, so that's good to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we said, if you want to message me or Charlie or D Tempo account, we do have a discount code for Outlook Origins. It's £120 plus 10, so £130-ish for the ticket. Normally about 170. So yeah, you get like a £40 discount.
Yeah.
Decent.
Messages, because you would have missed our email, which we already sent out the promo code. So if you are thinking of doing it, messages, and we'll sort that out for you.
Yes, we will.
Easy peasy. But yeah, man, lots to get into. We've got bare tunes for you today, people.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot has happened, and a lot is coming up that we've got to speak about, announce. So we'll try and get through it in the usual sort of 10-15 minutes or so. Don't skip ahead, don't go anywhere, trust me, because we got some big news. First up, if you didn't catch it, the 140 zine, as I mentioned, it dropped finally. Number 3. I'm repping merch number 1 tee today, actually.
Here we go, people. It's here.
Yeah, banging.
He's finally got it out, mate.
There you go.
Because there was a delay with these bad boys.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that actually. People might have seen it on the stories, but yeah, I had a bit of a nightmare with the merch originally. But issue 3, it's out. It documents my journey through Asia. So 2 sets in Japan, 2 sets in Taiwan, covering the promoters, the heads, the DJs and producers who were a part of these shows, man. And it was sick to put together. When I got the photos back, man, it was like a relief, because I was traveling around with these canisters. Like, for those of you that it's all shot on film. It's all on 35mm film, all black and white photography. But like traveling around with them and going in the heat and stuff, and like just being so OTT with like trying to get it hand checked every flight, what I mean, like in and out. There was a couple of times where just like madness at the airport, forgot or got pushed or got like shoved, when people just arseholes at the airport. I just had one where I was there like getting all my stuff out, my tray was there ready, I was just looking for someone while I was getting my other stuff out, and people were there just ramming their their thing onto the thing. I was like, well, just wait, man, there's and my thing went through the
Really?
Yeah, when my film went through, I was like,
and it's alright.
I was just raging, I was just...
Imagine if that happened though, all that hard work and it just gone.
Yeah,
because some dickhead can't fucking wait 10 seconds.
I know. It's just, honestly, people in airports are just, if you're one of them people, you're the worst.
They get so flustered, innit? It's like, it's fine, the plane's going to go in 2 hours, you'll be alright. Then they're all like, we get it, you're scared. It's fucking, no, I get exactly what you mean, man. Cause, I mean, we've travelled together a lot now.
Yeah.
And we've seen it.
It is madness. But yeah, it all worked out. I'm absolutely buzzing. I might quickly, the Vang tune. So if you don't know, UT, she's done a guest mix before for us over on Deep Tempo SoundCloud. She runs a night called the Vang tune. She has been promoting dubstep in Tokyo for nearly 13 years now, which is just a fucking madness when you think about it. The scene come and gone. All the ebbs and flows of it. She's a regular on Back to Chill's nights, so Goth Trad's label nights as well. So you might recognise her name from there. Then I went down to Nagoya, played Nagoya Bass Lab with UT Udai. So UT Udai. Big up Udai if you're listening, bro. I know he tunes in, which I don't get because he doesn't have English, bro. He doesn't speak English much. So I think he maybe just skipped. He's probably skipped all this bit and gone straight to the tunes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was fucking blessed to link with him and get a set, and met Karnage there, who we will have a tune from later. We'll just plug that. And then over to Taipei in Taiwan, where I played for Frontline with Dino, and for the Formosa sound system gang, man, for one of the Formosa reggae festival. But of course, dropped in some dubstep in there, some common early like sort of Jay Robinson 140 vibes. It was nice. It was the first for me, man, to do that shit. I can't believe it took a flight to Taiwan to make it happen.
Yeah, mad.
But yeah, of course, the socks dropped alongside the zine. There's some bundles left. Unfortunately, I only have large size, UK size, which is.
It's the average size though, isn't it?
Yeah,
for males and I think females will still be able to be if they got small feet. Like...
Average is 5 to 6 for girls anyway.
Is it?
Yeah, because mate, used to work in New Look back in the day.
Yeah, you did, mate. Yeah, you knew your shit.
When I was at college, man, that was like one of my weekend jobs. As well as the pub, but So if you're like a 5, you could probably get away with them. To be honest, if you don't mind like a taller cruise sock, then you'll be absolutely fine with them. And of course, and you can go up to a 10 in them. So they give, the XLs and mediums, unfortunately, have sold out. I've had a few people already asking me about restocking. As I do have with every zine merch so far when their size is gone. But it is limited, just because I plan on the next one will be coming a lot quicker than it took me to get the third one. Obviously, because I was away. I've already got all the content, all the photos actually for Zine 4. I just need to send them off this week. I haven't bothered because I've been busy putting this one together. And I was like, I'm not going to edit them anytime soon, so I don't want that distraction.
These are sick, man. This is the first time I've seen them today, by the way, people. I am very impressed with the
good quality, isn't it?
They're brilliant. Like, if you Carhartt guys or Stussy guys, they're on that kind of level. I'm not going to lie. Like, the quality is sick. They're all sewn. It's like sewn in to the sock. It's not like a patch or anything. I mean, I'm a sock head, man. I love my sock. I'll spend fucking £20 on a pair of socks. Like,
that's it.
They're just... I haven't put them on, but I can tell the quality is fucking...
Mate, they're really good. They're really
top
good.
Tier.
So the bundles, it's 2 pairs of socks you get along with the zine. Money, by the way, as well. If you don't know, with the 140 zine, it isn't just, if you know what we do around here, of course, it's not just a money. I'll keep that by me actually for later. It's not just a money play. So far, I was doing it just cover artists, but I feel like just zine to zine, there's no set fee. I kind of initially was like, I think around 15-20% might work with profit share. So far I've supported Karma with the first one because he was the front cover for that. Then Gothtrad did an interview for the second one. There's no interview, like long form interview in this zine, but maybe I'll bring one back in the next one, who knows, or in a future one. I'm kind of just, it's just whatever happens, man, with the content, trying to document mostly nights that happen in. There's no sort of features around releases in there. But there's a portion of this as well. This one is going to go towards the Taiwan gang. So supporting, I feel like I've spotted, I'd never expected, kind of mention that, to be supporting and document sort of like the Asian gang within dubstep so heavily. Yeah. Like when I started it out, I know the next scene is going to be very European heavy anyway, UK and European heavy because of what we've been up to lately. If you do follow along, of course, supported Gothtrad out the Japanese scene, Carmen's house as well. It's obviously basically one half of his family anyway is out of Japan as well. He's got strong links with Gothtrad, as you know. I used to watch them mixes back in the day thinking, how's he got them? How's he got them VIPs, bro? How's he got those dubs? And then, this one, the Taiwan gang, man, like Formosa sound system, if you don't know, it's the first ever custom built sound system out there in Taiwan. Mentioned a little bit in the book, but Archie took a trip to Outlook Festival some years back and it inspired him. He was like, that's it, I'm going to build. And he's already inspired some young gens to build their own sound system. And they ain't just copied him. They're going more down the Sinai route with the Powerflex box fix. Yeah, and they're having their first event, I think, coming up this weekend or next weekend.
Oh, wow.
Where they're doing both sound systems in a meetup. So
nice.
It was sick. A lot of them lads were at the event and Archie was telling me about it. So to see it now start to get advertised that they're stage 1 of their sound system.
That's wicked,
coming together.
Fucking wicked, man.
It's really fucking cool. But there'll be some money. I haven't worked it all out yet because for the first time as well, I have zines getting stocked in a record store. Got to mention that. So if you are UK or London based, then Planet Wax, which you might have seen, do some events, have some dubsteppers down there. I think they've got Youngster coming up soon. with the sort of radio gang are doing a little thing down at Planet Wax.
We should do something like really.
I think I might talk to him about that. Some launches for
Yeah,
future
yeah.
ones. We might have to we'll have to speak to the guy Chris down there. He's took a few copies of the zine. He's gonna be stocking them there. I'm looking, if you know a vinyl store near you that you know, if you buy, or even a zine store, to be fair, like, or small bookstore that kind of hosts some like creative music, art.
I think even
books.
shops like, you know, like a streetwear brands, like even like a car, like those sort of things, like those sort of brands, they would be all over that. They did Exit Records tape. Carhartt did.
A bunch of them have certain stuff. So I've reached out to a couple others in the last week or two, and there's some more I need to send out to. But I'm definitely interested in getting some overseas, so outside the UK, because that way what I'm foreseeing is I could potentially send a bulk to a record store, say over in Europe. We can handle all the tax crap or like, you know, fees that happen when you do it that way, and then it's easier and cheaper for the end customer to be able to pick up those stuff, and I'll take all the cut on my end. So that's why I've got to alter my spreadsheets and work out how the numbers, just to make sure it covers the printing and my film costs, because perfectly honest, like the first 2 issues, like all those photos have just been like all the canisters I've bought myself and developed myself, and hasn't gone through Deep Tempo just while we get it up and running. But this one I've tried to do all through the account. So that's the way we're going to play it. But hopefully, I'll be sending at least a couple £100 over to the Taiwan gangs, where I said to them, they as gracious as ever, which like no, but I was like, mate, put it towards, if it's sorts of set out, one person set or 2 people set, for Dino or for Archie, then that'd be
happy days.
That would be sick. So thank you for all your support, peeps, on the 140 zine.
Get those socks, people.
Go get them. Actually, we'll let you know another way you can get them as well in a bit, because we're going to do something special for the family who want to connect with us more. But can't forget to mention London XOYO, of course, on the 21st.
Yep.
21st. We have Rockham Sabalo, Booker's Finest, Caspar. Who's the big dog? I can't remember which way around it is on the earlier one. It is.
What, Truth? There's Truth?
Truth, of course. I'm trying to remember. They're not on the first one. They're on our one. Oh, yeah, because we've got the DDD takeover in the second room, haven't we?
Is it Youngster? Is he on our one?
I think he is, yeah. He would have wanted... Oh, events. There we go. It'd be good if we had a website, didn't we? Oh, we do. deeptempo.co.uk/events. You will see all our latest events on there. So Youngster along with Rika Dan as well. It's going to be huge. Tickets are on our website, as I mentioned, deeptempo.co.uk, to see all our upcoming events. You can also sign up for our newsletter over there so you don't miss any new announcements, which we may do. We may have something pop up actually, won't we? Beforehand. So keep a lookout. Have been updating the website recently to help with loading speeds and stuff. So I took like old flyers off the website.
Yeah, there's no point really, is there?
Just listed them out as like a text thing, so people can see what we've been up to. That's it for event wise at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
If you do want to book us, if you want us to come into your ends, then it's helen@enki-agency.co.uk. Email that is, or there'll be a link down below for the booking form to get in touch. Let us know if you're interested, if you want us to come through our ends. We've just been through a mad one, haven't we? We Give It Dub, with Black Teeth Records, with Frozen Plates, with London. Of course, London coming up again. It'd be sick to see what happens. So I suppose towards the back end of summer, into the... I don't want to think that far, man, into autumn, into the club seasons and winter.
Jeez. Fucking June next week.
Oh, no,
next Thursday is June the 1st.
It's insane.
Madness, isn't it?
Crazy. We had a guest mix go out. That was from Blunt Osnord. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I am.
I think
it's the way we've been saying it.
Blunt Osnord.
But yeah, that was guest mix number 72. That'll be linked down below as well. Over on SoundCloud, of course. Go follow along, go check him out. And the big news, bro.
What we got, man? What's the big news?
Bro, we're launching Patreon, bro.
We are.
We're launching Patreon.
We're doing it. We're finally doing what a lot of other people are doing.
what told us to do as well.
Yeah,
Man.
what told us to do.
The amount of other people in the scene or creatives there are some other heads who have a Patreon, you'll know of them. You know, someone like Leo, for example, I spoke with him at length about Patreon and how he does his, how he's made it work, the routine he's got into, how it's supporting him and what he's doing. And we featured a bunch of his Patreon only tunes here on the show.
Loads of them.
It's been a long time coming. We've been thinking about doing it, haven't we? It's just like right time. Make sure we kind of like can think about, you know, how we can actually like bring more value, I guess, to make it worthwhile. If you are interested in supporting us via Patreon, people, then it will be linked down below. It's just patreon.com/deep tempo. There are 3 tiers. There is a first tier. There's just a backers tier, which is just it's all going to be slightly different prices depending on where you're based, but we'll just go with the dollar pricing because that's what I have to set it in. So it's $1.40 or 40. We thought we'd just set it there and see what happened. It only changing the prices by like 10. I have to go back to pounds and pence now, like 10p here and there. So I think it's 150 in the UK. But that's just if you want to support us, if you want to support the cause. You know, there has been costs around all of this that we've just been paying off our own back since 4 years now. Wow, basically it's 4 years in a month or two. Stuff like SoundCloud, the website, other little bits, equipment we've had to replace over the time. We just thought, you know what, I think we can bring some extra value.
Yeah, for sure.
To the heads and be able to just like connect with like the gang, those who like are involved with us all the time. Then take a look and see if any of these other tiers also interest you. We've got the fam tier. That's like our middle tier, which is £4 a month, and then we've got our deep fam. The deep fam. Terrible names. Couldn't think of anything else. That I thought, you know what? It doesn't really matter like what they're called. It's just more what they offer. We're going to do stuff like extended, like extra features for those who are on those like sort of higher tiers. So you're going to get a couple extra every show from the next show. Not this show, but the next show.
Normally, and they might end up probably being dub plates as well, more that sort of thing as well. Sure. So you get those little exclusively first looks and stuff on some big tunes that we've been playing.
Definitely. We thought, some exclusive content in general. So just like more behind the scenes stuff. Whether it be like vlogs while we're on the road, whether that be we do some live streams from time to time as well, where we just sort of hang out, talk scene stuff, maybe get a first look at the 140 zine. There's also going to be pre-sale access to Patreons for our merch, which we're hopping on the bandwagon for. There's going to be deep tempo stuff coming very, very soon, people. We're working on it in the next couple of weeks, get those like sort of ideas fully fleshed out. So patrons are also going to get access to that first, and our top tier also, as well as a pre-sale, they're also going to get discount towards future merch, all future merch runs, as well as obviously pre-sale access, little exclusive mixes from time to time, some exclusive giveaways from time to time. We do have actually a really fucking sick project coming up that is like the first physical thing, I'll just say, that involves us, that's getting put out into the world. I'll just say we're not starting a label, but something is coming along that we're involved with that we're fucking gassed for, and I think that's going to be one of the first giveaways to happen via Patreon. It's going to be linked down below. Check it out. If you have any ideas, if you already support other heads on Patreon, if you've got any other ideas as to stuff you would like to see from us, then let us know. We're open to evolving it, growing it, tweaking it, seeing what kind of routine we can like organically like fall into that doesn't like put too much pressure on us. It's kind of easy to do, but it's again like brings value, because a lot of the stuff we're talking about here we're sitting down and doing anyway, or capturing in some way. It's just having a place to like put it, and it is that bit of extra effort from us. But we'll see as we just navigate this life, as everyone does in music, and it like balancing real life jobs as well as you know, this platform, which is, you know, grown to what it has, man. Which is thanks to you guys.
Exactly. Yeah.
We do appreciate you. It's like, as we said, for those of you who weren't around in the early days, we really didn't expect to still be doing like not on this level. I didn't really know what to expect.
We don't know. I think that's the best thing about it though, is we didn't have any expectations.
No.
So anything that came our way, we were so happy and gracious for it, and grateful.
Yeah.
Whereas I think if you expect stuff too much, you're just like, oh, I'm not hitting my target, and then you just like lose it, and you're like, I can't be asked.
Yeah, you lose faith in it, I suppose.
But how we can't moan. We're doing mad shit. We're playing mad shows. We're listening to mad music, and we're going out to the festival soon as well. Like, it's all happening, people, and it's all been thanks to you, motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So happy days.
So yeah, big up yourselves. Honestly, big up yourselves. Let us know. Comment down below. YouTube, SoundCloud, wherever you are. Let us know where you're tuning in from and how long you've been listening for as well. When did you discover us? You didn't have to act all cool and say you discovered this first episode. We know there was only 10 people or 20 people who did in the first episode. You maybe discovered us in third, fourth, whatever, mid through season 1, whatever it was, and then went back and caught up.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of people who started tweeting us through lockdown I've started Deep Tempo podcast, and then 2 weeks later they're like, I'm up to date. I was like, whoa.
You must be bored.
Binge watch I don't know how many days worth of content.
That's a lot.
That's an insane.
Especially when we did 3 hours.
Yeah, crazy. We used to do 3 hours quite a lot, innit?
Yeah, especially when we used to drink more. All those Stellas and stuff we used to drink,
and we used to feature more than one tune from each project.
Yeah, we did on the first. I think it was the first one. I think it was even just the first one. Then we switched it up. I'm pretty sure.
I thought we did it for a few shows, but I can't. There you go. That's how long it's been.
It's 4 years, isn't it? In July 1st.
Mad, absolutely mad. But yeah, go and check it out. Like we said, if you think there's something else we can be doing, honestly, do comment down below, or even just DM us privately if you want on Instagram or something, and share it. There's going to probably have a post go out as of this podcast day, whether that might be Thursday this week, but it's more. I'll probably get it done for Wednesday. But please, even if you can't sign up yourselves, really appreciate the support. When we're going to put a little post out just announcing that we will be on Patreon, and post again all the sort of information about the tiers and what they involve, and kind of the whys. About we'll probably be able to articulate it a little bit better in writing than I would just as I've waffled it on this podcast, because it's all still pretty fresh in our head.
Yeah, we don't really know what we're doing. Well, we do, but not properly.
Nah, like the podcast, I'm pretty sure our Patreon will end up being something or having stuff involved in it that we never would have even originally imagined.
Yeah, for sure.
If you want to come along for that fun ride, big up yourselves. We'd really appreciate it. Just I guess just paying some of the standard bills around here, isn't it, man?
And it helps to future events for us, if we're putting on events, you know what I mean? That, people, I'm sure you're aware, putting on events is not costly.
Not easy, not
especially
easy.
Here in the UK. Maybe America it's very different, I'm not sure, but in the UK,
I'm sure, mate, it's no different, man. From what I've seen from conversations I've had over the, however even private podcast seeing stuff, man, the events it's costs a lot, man. It's a big investment, and we've done it. We're going to carry on doing it. And like I said, if you sign up to one of our top 2 Patreon tiers, you'll get early access and stuff to tickets and stuff like that for future events. And
we'll probably put in discounted tickets for patrons as well.
We just have to work out how that works. The ticketing systems and stuff, isn't it? It's good. Some stuff do have a little code thing, don't they?
Just give it on for free. The patrons get it for free. Fuck off. There you go. Your guest list for life.
Make no money. Just lose thousands on events. We've already been there, done it. But man, it's sick to finally get this out there anyway. Like I said, it's been mulling in our brains.
There'll be more ideas coming in the next few days as well. So whatever we've said now might not be the full final. What's going to happen? Might be differences.
That's it.
But I'm sure we can bring make a nice community between the Deep Tempo family.
That's it. We're hoping with through live streams, through Q&As, that kind of stuff, we could just sit down and do some more just deeper, I guess, communication. I guess in the early days of the podcast, really, when we only used to have a few people in the DMs and on the comments of posts and stuff like that, and on shows, we used to be able to reply and chat to everyone. Then the emails just got out of hand. I've still got unread emails, and here we are sat down for the podcast. I've been through everything that's for this date. That's needed to be in by now, but I've got stuff for the next podcast and the one after, and stuff that probably won't even come out this year because of some, I don't know, waiting on some project madness. I don't know. Stuff seems to always happen behind the scenes that I can't anticipate. But that's everything. I think we've covered all the news. We better get into some of these tunes because we got a lot.
We've got quite a lot, actually.
We've got so many, bruv. Some brand new names, some familiar names. I don't know if there's any new labels in today.
Yeah, I think there is at the end.
Yeah, there you go. So keep a lookout. I'll try and throw you all the ats as we go through people, where you can go and buy this stuff, the dates, as usual. Yeah. Let's that's a little bug. I was sending me cross-eyed there, man. You got one of them little. It's a nice summery day here, man.
Yeah, windows open, bugs are in. Gotta
get the fresh air in. Should we start for this new name then, bro?
Let's go for it, mate. We've got some. Yeah, this sounds this far already, bro. Straight in, mate. So some new names. Yeah. I assume it's Shhau.
Yeah, I think that's what I'd go for.
Yeah, a Shhau. So SHHAU.
Yes.
I got an email.
Yeah, it's from Armenia.
That's it, Armenia. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 track EP.
Yes.
Does it have a label actually, or is it just?
No, he hasn't given us label information. I've got a feeling he's dropping it on his
like a Bandcamp thing.
Yeah, that's what I think. But that's why we've got his socials and that. We're gonna plug it. You're gonna have to go follow this, brother, and you're gonna want it because honestly, the tunes,
wicked.
They're really, really good. But yeah, which one are we going to go for as well? We didn't actually. I just was like, mate, the levels were really, really good.
For me, it's Serum or Plate.
Yeah, I definitely remember Serum. I'm trying to remember which one. This is the problem. Because I know Serum and Set Dub for me.
Yeah,
it's probably those two.
Yeah, for me, it's Serum and Plate. So maybe Serum then is.
I'm intrigued by Plates though. See what it's saying.
Oh, do you want to go with that?
Because I want the reminder now that we're sat here. Because I was really impressed with the levels.
Yeah, mate.
So let's go Plates.
I said to you, it reminded me of like a Yuffie-ish type of sound and like his like kind of vibe. So I was like really into it like straight away. And like, as soon as this came in, it was that's why it's top of the list.
Yeah.
On the podcast notes because like that's instant.
It's good to get in. I remember being the EP's got like there's a strong like hip hop flavor throughout some of the tunes. The Anset one for sure, and then there's what's the O one? That track there. That one's kind of it's really
like the O.
Yeah, the O. It's got really like offbeat hits and stuff. It's a little bit trippy and the tune really evolves as it goes on. It was one of those I was listening. You're not sure at first when something like throws you off. It's like a bit of a stumbly beat, but it's really, really fucking interesting, man. Production, and I just love it when we get these brand new names to the show and expands our world. He did kind of say in his email, I think I'm probably the only one from Armenia. The only person from Armenia sending you tunes.
More than likely, yeah.
Unless someone has and not told us they're from Armenia, then yes, bro, you are definitely the first person that I can recollect that we both can.
I would definitely.
That's coming out of Armenia. So yeah, let's play it, man. Plates,
14th June.
Yeah,
I imagine Bandcamp people, but yeah, have a listen to this. Fucking sick. tell me that ain't sick as fuck, mate.
So good. Like I said, I was caught off guard, man. So I was like, I'll be honest, like generally speaking, I think like when we get a lot of new names to the show, I mean ones that are like completely like brand, like not even heard of. They're not just like new names, but we've kind of seen them dabbling in like drum and bass or like or the bigger names from other places. Like the average level isn't like all that high. A lot of them are like really new. They're like super fresh. They've like seen the show. They're like some often not even asking for like features. Like, oh, could you give us some feedback? We like try and find the time to sit down and reply to these emails and DMs that come through. It's really tough, so bear with us when you do send that stuff. But yeah, just when we get these people, I just think, fuck me, man. So I'm always interested in diving and seeing what they've been up to. And he's someone who's clearly been making tunes for a little while. If you go on his SoundCloud, you can see some older stuff. That he's obviously been dabbling anyway in other genres, and
you can hear that as well. Like, it's I love it. Like, because I'd say there's like 3 or 4 sections to this tune. We didn't get to the 4th. But it's just the way he switches everything up. Like, it's similar in each part, but he'd add something very, very unique to different parts of the track, and it just makes that like a full track, really, rather than getting bored, I suppose.
That's what you want, isn't it? That progression.
Yeah, progression, I suppose. Yeah,
that's what you want, man.
Fucking wicked, man. And like I say, that isn't just a one tune. It wasn't one tune wonder. It's fucking the whole EP is
really good.
Wicked. Serum is like probably the other one then that we'd both agree, because we both remember that one.
Yeah. They're all really, really high standard for sure. I think it's just, again, and that's first time listening, often that's what you get in here, even if it's like, you hear us talk about it, like when we heard it for the first time, it's like it's once or twice, we've listened to it. If it depended, mostly anyway, some of the stuff you hear us talk about, we've been playing it out for months, and those tunes we know inside and out because we play them so much.
Yeah.
But often when it's these cases and they've come in within the last like few weeks, last month, then we've listened to them once or twice, like properly, like we haven't heard them out in a proper like sound system setting. So it's different, but mate, it's quality. Got to make sure I plug his socials because we don't have the actual release information at the moment, but it is shhau.then. So SHHAU.then over on Instagram. That is how you find him. Do keep a lookout. Look out for the clip as well. That will go out on our socials at some point. Definitely. And hopefully, once we give him the tag, we'll get the release information off him, and we can put that as part of the clip. So we can ask him that anyway. Once we pass this show and get into the week of doing all the aftermath of each podcast business, posting it out and whatnot. Big up Shhau. Thanks for coming through, bro, and let us know if there's anyone else in Armenia we should be aware of. Let us know. I'm sure most musicians, a lot of them anyway, if they are involved in playing out, or you've got a few homies and stuff, even if it's not strictly dubstep, actually I'd be intrigued to hear some of your homies' music from out that way too. Next up, bro, we got a big one.
This is a very big one.
Yeah, it was about time these tunes got out too. It's one of those, but it's going to happen with labels like this because it's worth the wait. It's almost like a thank God, a finally moment. I often see these kinds of reactions online once they get announced. But Hiss on Inner Mind, number 38.
This is like my favourite Hiss EP for sure.
It's these tunes, man, are like, I think they're those ones again that I can't even really put a finger on when I first heard them, like what mix it was or like what show I was at and heard it and was like, what are these? Of course, the vinyl's come in. The pre-order is up right now over on Inner Mind's Bandcamp. You have to go to the merch tab. The digital isn't up there for pre-order, is what I noticed. The vinyl is at the moment. So you got to wait for the release date to grab the digis. But if you are a vinyl head, of course, go and pre-order that. You'll get the digis once it comes out anyway. 3 tracks. You got what is it? Uderzo?
Yeah, Uderzo.
Sleep paralysis. Jeez, can't go from Uderzo to paralysis. That's fucking hard. And then Till the End.
Yeah, boy.
All these tracks, rude boy. We dropped one at Cold Tank, didn't we? Did I drop it or you drop it?
Me.
Remember?
Me,
Did I play off it? I think that was what it is.
You played off it.
You dropped it and I played off it.
Yeah, I think it would be that. It would have a cue point. It must be that one.
Yeah.
Uderzo.
There you go.
Yeah, that was big. Would you want to go for that one then?
Yeah, man. Let's just play it. So Hiss, killing it at the moment, man. We do the socials. We do all the rest of it afterwards. Check you on the other side.
Let's go. I love that sort of stringy instrument. You know, like Headland used it in like Garbo as well. That like sort of that dongy, that bassy sound.
Yeah. Whenever he brings that like retro gamification vibe to his tunes. He's been doing a lot of that lately. In even the stuff he's been announcing since this was even announced. Mate, just had a fucking zine order, so I'm just gonna shout out a man.
Go on.
Or gal, I don't know who it is.
It's a man, it's definitely a man.
Could be a woman. Cruz Martel. That's a name I recognise. He's ordered before, actually.
Go on, Cruz.
Big up yourself, bro. Thank you. It's out to the US. That is. He's just got himself a little. Like, I was going to flash that, but he's got his address on it. But I won't do that.
Bundle, yeah.
He ordered a little bundle. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Where were you? So when they bring them strings, the amount of tunes, I just feel like in dubstep, it's you hear some kind of never really go down that territory, but they tend to create the anthems. They tend to be the tunes that create the hooks that people just live rent free in your head. Definitely. Like when you go home at night, there's a few tunes you remember, and it's like that one.
Definitely, mate. Definitely.
But
there's some emphasis behind the sounds of the strings that that they really resonate and stick in your fucking head.
You're gonna crack me up in a minute. Those sounds,
Those sounds. I'm not allowed to say sounds. Even though you can't describe it as anything other than strings and sounds.
Yeah.
What's that thing when you hit it? Is it boom?
On the third,
boom. Yeah. What are they called? What is that called? What sound is that, Charlie?
I think it's a clap. If you know, we're just gonna leave. We're not even gonna explain
People
just
won't know about
We're
that.
just having a laugh. Jeez.
Basically, Reddit. Fuck you, yeah.
I love Reddit, bro.
I love Reddit when they're not talking shit about me.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah,
Big up to Hiss, man. He's doing bits. I don't know if he's because he did some US bits, didn't he? I don't know if he's going back out or if it's still out there or what. I'm not really sure.
I think he'll probably be back now.
But I'd hope, mate. He's someone I'd fucking hope to catch this summer, you know, or at least this year. Catch him on.
Never seen him live ever.
Yeah,
I don't think none of us have.
I
don't think. Which is very rare, but yeah, I'd love to see him live, mate. Because I think he's set to be. Well, I've seen him online, but I think it'd be because he goes in different areas, and he isn't like one genre man.
No. His grime stuff is so sick as well. We played a bunch of it out, man. But yeah, he's been doing a bunch of bits, man. So if you don't know about Sir Hiss somehow, it's been on the show a ton. It's Sir Hiss Bristol over on Instagram to go find him, of course. I mean,
yeah. And
Inner Mind Rex.
And also bigging up Inner Mind, because Inner Mind is the first label event we went to as Deep Tempo. Yeah, heavyweight, that first. Basically, a week after we started.
Yeah, when I smashed my GoPro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already had people being like, oh, you them blog guys, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, straight away, it was like, yeah, bloggers.
Yeah.
It's like, what's a blog? Don't blog.
I know.
So we've got a special place in our heart, Inner Mind. And what a label, though. I mean...
Sick.
Selective, which is good.
Good, bro.
A very selective label, but very, very good tunes.
Yes.
Amazing sounds, you could say.
Don't, bro. I'm going to crack it up.
If anyone's listening, like, what are you on about? Just message me and I'll just tell you.
Maybe they're like infernal sounds.
Maybe we should describe like the snares as infernal sounds.
I fucking don't know. Anyway. We've got something from them coming in a bit, but not next.
No.
Next up, bro.
This is sick.
Bro, so good. I'm actually only just seeing that Duploc have premiered that themselves, because that would have been the tune I picked for them.
Really? Yeah, that's the one they're premiering. It says in the email. I don't think they've premiered it yet, but that's the one they're using. So we've got the choice of 1, 2, or 4.
All right, I'd probably just say go 4 then.
Okay.
Go game over. But it's Mikrodot. So Mikrodot's coming on the next Black Tapes. For Duploc and Duploc Black Tapes. This one is on the 21st of June. You've got Zion, you've got Paranormal, you've got Are You Mad, and you've got Game Over. And we're going to play for you Game Over. Should we get into it?
Let's get into it, mate. Straight up. We're fucking good at this podcast shit now.
Keep it rolling. Let's hear those sounds.
A sound. Woo! Where's your Stella?
Oh, I don't know. Ran out. I drank them all.
What?
Mikrodot. Going in, bruv.
That's how he does it though. Bouncy,
Yeah.
crazy. The other ones have got that more dubby swing in some of them.
That Paranormal one was the tune that we downloaded time ago because it was going to come on a previous project.
I recognised it, yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, where did it? Oh, yeah.
We played
and then
that.
Obviously, they were like, oh, nah, he must have sent more tunes. And like, let's do an EP.
Yeah.
And they put a different tune into the previous project, I think, is what
I think
happened.
Did we play Paranormal out, didn't we?
Yeah.
It
was a while back though. That's what I mean. Cause
that was Enigma Dub's album launch party. We played that.
You joke? That? Nah.
Yeah, I'm sure it was that.
I don't think it was that far back.
Well, it was one of them. One of Mikrodot's, because I remember you playing it.
Yeah.
Or no, it was me. I played it.
Yeah. No, that's what.
Yeah, it was Enigma Dub then. So I remember playing it. Then.
Mad. But yeah, anyway, I gotta say, the Are You Mad tune is my favourite on the EP though. Is fucking sick. So look out for the Duploc premiere of that. That kind of works. Gives you reason to keep a lookout and go check that out. If you don't somehow follow Duploc on YouTube, they're gonna do it. Because it's like been a place to be for a long time over on YouTube. Big up Mikrodot. I was just gonna shout out as well because he's made an announcement recently as well that he's gonna be playing at Soundhaven Music and Arts Festival, presented by Sacred Hive. But that looks sick, bro. I ain't seen that one pop up until just gone on his socials now. So it's Mikrodot_music over on Instagram. He's going to be playing alongside that boy. Enigma Dubs is going to be playing that one. So it looks like he's going back out.
Well, I'd love to be able to go to some of these things, man. I just need some monies to be able to go over to America and visit in Tennessee.
We need monies to get, not to go to America, just for holidays, for visa.
Yeah, I know, bro.
We need to get the visa. So we can get on these lineups. But yeah, look at that. Mikrodot, Enigma Dubs, Chief Kaya, Joe Nice, Mifum's there.
Mate, she's sick as well, man. I was watching her.
Zen Select.
Yeah.
I've seen some clips.
Yeah. She's on that, is it Deaf TV and stuff?
Oh, is she on there?
I think she's on that sort of thing, yeah.
Sick. I'll have to, because their production's really sick on those, but they take a while to come out after they.
Yeah, I don't think she's out yet, but I'm sure she's done one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Some of the big dogs, Koki, freaking, Truth are on there. I forget, man. It always throws me when you got normal type and then you got these logos up above. Turning Sound. There's a whole bunch of names on there. So yeah, let us know if you're going to Soundhaven, if you've ever been as well. Let us know what it's like as a festival, man. Comment down below. Should we reach that one day? I guess that's Tennessee.
That's Tennessee, yeah. TM.
There you go.
Well,
looks sick. So Mikrodot, hope you have a fucking bad time out there, man. Keep a lookout for that release over on Duploc, and of course 21st of June. And that premiere, Are You Mad? Fucking mad tune over on there. Next up, bro.
Back again?
Back again, man. Hieroglyphics.
Yeah, so we gave you which one was it?
It was the one with
Deft. Yeah, 2 for 2. The single we I think it was maybe a month ago or so now. Yeah,
it wouldn't have been last podcast. The
one before. We featured that one. Now we're going to give you another one from the full album. Obviously, it's on Critical.
Yeah.
The full release is June 16th. There is 2 other tracks out now as well you can get on the single. Can't remember which ones they are. We could probably go on back and kind of check that.
We'll get that for them after.
But the one we're going to go for is the one we played out in Belgium, which is called Juggin. And yeah, it's... Just listen to this. Hieroglyphics. Juggin, Critical, let's go.
levels, and we say it all the time. These drum and bass boys, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It's so thick. It's like you get. I mean, if this isn't the bit of the clip that Cutter uses for the thing, I mean, it's just not gonna do it justice on your little mobile phone, peeps. You gotta go pop the podcast on, get at least some headphones on, or stick it on some monitors, whatever the biggest.
Sennheiser's Momentum Freeze.
Something a little bit bigger than that, maybe. But yeah, it's fucking bad boy, man.
Low end's just on another level. Just I can't get over how good his production actually is, though.
Yeah, I was thinking for an album, it's absolutely 16 tracks. It's fucking huge. Like I can't even dubstep. Like any albums like recently have been that many. Like not compilations, maybe. Like,
yeah.
But like single artist albums like put together, usually probably around like 12 mark. I want to say max.
But that's the beauty of him making so many different genres, though. He can just make an album like that. Got
the Halftime, the Grind flavors. There is 3 singles out that you can get right now. So if you pre-order the whole album, digital or the vinyl, of course, because it's a bifold gatefold 2 vinyls for the album. The singles, you've got Sing to It, which feats Naito, and you've got 2 for 2 with Death, which we featured, and there's also Albany Road. So yeah, you need to go over to hieroglyphics.bandcamp.com and you will, or I guess if you search for Critical as well, it will be linked.
Yeah,
Bandcamp's good at doing that shit. You can go find it, man. Keep a lookout for more premieres. If you go over to critical_music over on Instagram, I'm sure you'll hear when more singles drop. I'm guessing there's at least one more. Usually they have the Fridays on the lead up to the release, don't they?
Imagine so, yeah.
There you go. He's got a Marianne Hobbs feature here as well. He's had.
Sick.
Oh, he mentioned how weird. That's weird, man.
What?
Don't know if I've ever seen that. Like, oh yeah, big up Marianne Hobbs, BBC Radio Music feature.
Oh, I mean, just thank you. That's very nice. I didn't even know we were on that. How we liked it though.
Yeah, that must have been you.
Yeah.
You just didn't clock. Maybe. Oh, if it's tagged, it would just be our face though. You would clicked on our post, and if just seeing Deep Tempo underneath Marianne Hobbs' name like on the video, I was like, what?
And above you, KF.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, people.
Yeah, big up.
It's a sick album. Like, I mean, when we first heard that first initial one they sent through, straight away, I was like, "Fuck, this is different shit, man." Different, great.
I need to pop it on again while I'm working this week. Maybe like I'm just gonna have to. There's a couple albums I want to just put on, just listen to them, top to bottom again, man. Just because, mate, it's sick. I love the multi-genre as well because it gets you in like different work modes. Like you get different, like changes the pace for you, but you like keep productive, man. Especially when you need it after that, that after lunch lull peeps when you've had a bit too many carbs and you're feeling like tired. You need a cup of tea and some tunes, bro. So you need to get through work. But Hieroglythics, of course, over on Instagram. Go follow the boy doing bits. Next up, we have those sounds, bro.
Oh, those infernal snares.
Infernal sounds.
Infernal sounds, bro. Back again, as always, one of our favourites. I just spat all over the deck. There.
Nice. At least you didn't pour Coke over it again.
Oh, I don't want to be doing that.
Coca-Cola.
Little sesh. Like, whack it on there, lad.
I don't know why I said that and it immediately touched my face, touched my nose. Like,
Coca-Cola.
Nothing goes up my nostrils, bro. This is the next Infernal Sounds vinyl project, which is pretty sick.
It's cool.
There's 4 tracks, plus if you order the vinyl and not just the digis, you also get 4 exclusive remixes.
Which is what you will need, bro. You need these remixes, bro.
And those remixes are of tunes that came out between, I think it's like 10 and 13. I remember reading that earlier as I was like going over the notes before I came over here. But we'll go through the tunes. So on the vinyl project, you've got Mungk and Ego Death, Crestmoon. You've got Drum Terror, Highness, which features Ed Hodge, who's worked with plenty before. Metafloor, Memento, and Grawinkel, The Future. And then those exclusive remixes is Grawinkel, Algorithm, remixed by Metafloor. You've got Metafloor's Blind, remixed by Drum Terror. Then Mungk and Ego Death Crestmoon remixed by Grawinkel. And then you got Drum Terrors Beyond the Crystal River remixed by Ego Death. So they've all collabed on this one. It'll probably be down there in the clip notes for you. But which one we gonna go for, bro? I know which is my favourite.
Just pick what you want, mate.
Make Grawinkel the future.
Grawinkel the future.
Yeah. If not that, I think for me, it's tough because all the tunes that mate is such a varied like project because it is because the nature of it being a VA, like they've all got different flavors, different matters. I think for whatever reason, today's current mood is Grawinkel the future. It was almost Mungk Ego Death Crest.
Was the first 4 though? They were already out though before, aren't they? On the Digi series.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, on the Digis. Remember, he brings them back.
Yeah.
But I don't think we feature Crestmoon actually.
Possibly before.
I think we might have. You know.
I don't know.
We might have.
Do we go for a remix though? Because it's
maybe.
New.
Have you got them all on here?
Yeah.
Why didn't I even ask you that before? I just presume we had to get one from the vinyl project.
I don't know because it's already out on a Digi. I think maybe you can showcase a little cheeky remix.
Right, do you know what? Because it was a toss up for me today between Mungk, Ego Death Crestmoon, and Grawinkel. Maybe we should go for the Grawinkel remix of
of
Mungk and Ego Death Crestmoon.
That makes sense.
There you go, and then you get a flavour of the exclusive you'll get if you order the vinyl.
Makes sense.
I think that worked out
I
alright.
think that's good. We worked out. That's amazing.
There you go.
I
need to listen with fresh ears then, because I ain't listened to them this morning. I need to listen to that. I want to check that Ego Death remix of Beyond the Crystal.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a mad tune by Drum Terror. It is mad.
So Mungk, Ego Death Crestmoon, Grawinkel remix.
Let's listen. Fucking vibes.
Grawinkel, my boy.
Mate, that was perfect.
What a great... Then we called that, man. We did that well.
Mate.
That worked out.
Vibes for... I think it's because the sun's been out, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, even though... of course, the hard tunes just make you... I mean, if we... That one, that Duploc's premiering a Mikrodot earlier, I mean, would have went off. Yeah. But for this kind of day, just like those tunes, there's probably a couple others as well coming up, I can think that is going to... Just for today... I mean, the sun's coming out here in the UK, peeps.
Finally.
If you're not from the UK, then just know it's finally started to come out because spring hasn't felt like spring so far. It's felt like winter. So yeah, for me,
That's lovely.
who was like planning on flying back in spring, expecting this glorious spring welcome, maybe with, you know, a little odd shower here and there, it's actually just been a lot colder than that.
Yeah.
It was, I maybe should have, well, no,
I
I wouldn't have delayed
short,
it
I've had shorts on, but it's just been like gloomy, innit? Like,
anymore.
whereas now I actually had t-shirt on, shorts on outside, putting the windows in, screwing them in.
Screwing them in. That's what he does for his day job, peeps. He ain't just going around screwing.
Change that. Sign up to our Patreon now.
You want to quit your job? I don't think it's going to go that far.
Mate, it's fine, guys. We'll be fine.
But yeah, big up
Sick.
Infernal Sounds, man. They are also, going to mention it, Infernal Sounds are hosting Room 2 at the other Back to the Underground night that Casper is doing at XOYO. So we mentioned our one on the 21st of July. Theirs is on the 7th, I want to say.
It is the 7th.
Is it? Banging, I got it. And yeah, they're hosting Room 2. So they haven't actually listed out who's in those rooms yet for Deep Dark and Dangerous on our one or Infernal Sounds, but you kind of could, you can have a little guess as to what artists would be on there. I'll be excited to see some from abroad, potentially some like nice little exciting ones pop up on there, but who knows? They've got plenty UK heads to put on, to be fair, as well, and they don't often have a bunch of nights, and they are celebrating 10 years as a label. So yeah, it'll be sick to see who ends up on this.
I'm just happy that Infernal Sounds have got, like, they're actually having all these shows pop up for their 10 years. Fully deserved, like,
fully deserved.
For 10 years as well. Imagine if they had like one show and that was it. Man, they need all this, and it's fucking great to see.
It's gonna be interesting to see how even both the like, because I mean, Infernal Sounds, I mean, we've got Bookers on ours. He could have been on Infernal.
Yeah.
You know? But DDD, you know, we've got Truth, Bookers, we've got Rockland and Sabala all in Room 1, but so who's going to be in Room 2, bro?
My guess for Infernal or DDD will be Sepia on at least one of them.
Yeah, if not both.
If not both.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
Maybe they could do interesting back-to-backs or something, though, to like kind of switch things up. Or maybe, you know, get an earlier set on one or a later set on the other so we can like change up the vibe. I don't know. But what I thought about, like, a few initial names came to my head for both, but then once I started going down, I was like, there are so many. There's actually loads, because you forget, like, both labels have had just been, I mean, 10 years. DDD's just like a fucking force, man. Like,
like at least once or twice a month. Which you'll see in a bit.
Yeah, I mean, they're just smashing it. So yeah, but I'm excited for it. But yeah, do go have a look. If you are around on the 7th of July, then take a look. The Infernal Takeover in Room 2. I'm sure it will be big. Should to mention Koki and Footsie, Killer P live. So Killer P live set would be interesting. Joker, Cartridge, and Leffler in the Room 1 for that as well. So while we're heading through people, I'm not sure we'll make both. I'm not sure. We'll see what we got going on.
Well, there's that one before that we're probably going to go to, innit, that I bought tickets for.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the week
we'll deal with that. And we got Outlook the weekend after that as well. So there's a lot going on. We'll see.
I'd love to go. I mean, it could be a random, like, oh, fuck it, it's only a Friday.
Just go.
Is that Friday?
I think.
Is that 7?
I don't know.
It's a Saturday, is it?
Ours is Saturday, so I presume they're both Saturdays, you know.
That's the problem. If it was Friday, I could do it easier.
It'd be a bit easy. We'll see. But yeah, go check that one out. Mungk, Ego Death, Crestmoon.
No, ours is a Friday, man.
Oh. So's there then.
Yeah.
Go on.
Is it Friday? Yeah. That's a bit better. That's a bit easier, yeah.
Oh, man. This can be mental, this next. Summer's crazy, isn't it?
Crazy, yeah.
Infernal Sounds, 2nd of June. Go pre-order the vinyl. Go over to Infernal Sounds Bandcamp. Go follow Grawinkel, Mungk, Ego Death. I didn't pull up all their socials. I hope you do follow along. We are at dtempo140 on Instagram, and we follow all these guys. So as soon as you start typing that name in, you're going to find them. But we'll keep this one rolling on. Next up. Talk about this label, you know, usually coming with the 130 sort of, you know, just like little techie numbers. But here they are. Manuka Records with Shook Knight and Alive Music. It is music with a Z, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alive Music.
And
this is the Overproof EP coming on Manuka. 2 tracks. You got Overproof and Trojans. Limited vinyl. 100 copies. on a 10-inch lathe. It's going to be you have to go to manukarecords.bigcartel.com.
Yeah.
So even if you can't remember that, you search Manuka Records Big Cartel, it will come up in Google, and you'll be able to go pre-order this one. It's coming out towards the end of June. Within the next, I imagine, probably like 5 weeks now since it's been up. So yeah, we're gonna play Trojans, aren't we?
Yeah, it's hardcore, mate. That's what I mean. I was saying to you, it's like, they go for like 130 stuff normally with Manuka, and they've gone for this like kind of heavy dubstep, man. Pretty nuts.
It's sick.
Yeah, you ready for this one? Ready?
I'm ready
to rumble?
I'm ready.
Trojans.
Fucking hell, bro. Jesus.
Sorry about that, people.
Yeah. I might have to put that down in the edit.
The wheel on that is a bit weird, isn't it?
Just because it's fucking mental tune, bro.
Jesus Christ. Do you like that, people, so far? Comment down below if you like that tune already.
Yeah.
Put Sibo's hair is black.
It's kind of browny black, yeah.
Mate, you actually got like decent spider hair.
Mate, I chopped off my dead ends, isn't it? So
yeah,
it's not as light as it used to be.
You look good, man.
Had to be done, man. Once I got over the first cut. Should we get back into the tune?
No, let's talk about your hair more.
It's random as fuck.
This is why people put shit on Reddit about it.
Hard, bro. It fucking goes in. Learning a little bit more about live music over here. I think, more in the grind game.
Oh, okay.
Need to dive into some of the back catalogue, see what we've been missing, innit? No wonder him and Sukh link up, because that fucking just works.
It's got that classic Sukh Knight, sound, I suppose. I can't say sound anymore. But like the way he's does his organ, what do they call it? Arrangement, and then just like fucking ridiculous heavy bass line.
Too many tabs open here. Alive_music with a Z and a K. Forget that it's not a C at the end as well. I was there just like with a Z and a K. Over on Instagram to find Alive Music. Sukh Knight, of course, just Sukh Knight over on Instagram, man. Manuka Records over on Instagram as well. Like I said, then you'll easily find the link to order the vinyl as well. Got a lot going on in the old IFO.
Yeah, IFO.
And Amadeo, I should say. Co-owner, co-label head, however you say it. yeah, doing bits over there. I mean, we were saying, I wonder if see a bit more of this on Manuka, coming on Manuka Records as well. Then we're gonna.
I think so.
I haven't seen some of the more like techie stuff in a little bit. But Hypha's been a busy boy, hasn't he, man? He's been playing here, there, and everywhere, man. Doing bits, bro.
Yeah, fair play to him, man. Killing it.
Doing bits.
Absolutely killing it.
Should mention actually as well. I think Shukh's got a night coming up. Anyway.
Shukh's got a night. That's joke. That's actually funny as fuck.
That should just be he should just start a night series called that.
Shukh's got a night. Yeah, come on, yes. Shukh's got a night. Shukh's got a night.
He's playing with Chrome.
Mate, I did not.
They got this. It's in Dalston.
Is it Dalston Den?
Nah, it's down the road.
Function One sound system. Fantastic.
Chrome Star, who's got his albums, teaser. Started posting about
He's got some out. Has he not sent us? Yes.
What are you doing?
Has he not sent us? Nah.
Nah, I'll message him. I'll message him for the next podcast because it's coming out in June, I believe.
June, and he hasn't said it, mate. He's not thinking about us anymore.
He's been working on it hard, though.
I bet, yeah. But can't wait to hear it, mate.
Be doing it. I think I just already know it's gonna be a masterpiece. Like, it's just gonna be fucking so sick. Yeah, I've seen him. It's gonna be amazing. There's just no doubt in my mind. You ain't gonna miss. You just can't miss. But yeah, Step In. It's on the 17th of June at the Marquis. I think that's that place that it's like it's kind of like a pubby kind of looking place, but it's got a basement downstairs. I've seen clips from other events
the basements
there.
Down that road.
Yeah, I don't know if Keep Hish did a couple things there.
Maybe, yeah.
I think that's maybe I'm thinking of the wrong place.
When is that? When is it then?
Huh?
Oh, June, Saturday, 8 till 1 Saturday. It's a bit of a weird time for us.
Yeah, it's early, isn't it? But Dark Eye's on there as well.
No, I said about Dark Eye getting on lineups, and he actually is. Like Hit and Run, to be fair, did, but yeah.
You did play Hit and Run, didn't you?
But like in London, especially, I haven't seen.
Yeah, he's local, isn't it? I think it's probably just getting out and linking up with more London heads, isn't it? I guess just connecting with them, and getting on these things. I
kind of want to see that.
He's on Wheeling Deal as well, isn't he now? So
yes, he
maybe they do one of N-Type's home things as well, at Corey Dub and that. Yeah, playing Kosher as well. Crazy D hosting over there, so I'll go have a look out for that one, people. If you are about in the ends or travelling down to London on that weekend, I'm sure you have a fucking sick time. Next up, find my notes again. Oh,
mentioned him earlier.
Encrypted audio. Next one. We don't actually have the dates and stuff for this one.
No.
You're gonna have to go follow the channels as usual, peeps. But yes, it is. It's a collab project, we should say, shouldn't we? But it is the boy Karnage. There you go. There's a spread from the zine. Me and Karnage.
Oh,
got to big up the missus. What did you call her? The assistant camera girl.
The assistant camera assistant. The camera assistant. That's what I put it as.
My assistant, I should say. Yeah, a whole bunch. Got to say. Should have said it at the start. Really, she will probably hear this and go, "Yeah, you should have."
Yeah, that's not very nice, man.
Whole bunch of the photos. Of course, if I'm in them, I didn't obviously take them, and actually there is like one or two others. I think off the top of my head, it's probably a couple of others. That she just got better photos of a couple bits than I did.
How much do you pay her?
I didn't, but I just she's there. Look.
Oh, you got you. That's cool.
Paid her in like meals I cooked for her. Love.
Hard, rough sex.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I knew you'd take it there.
Yeah, no. I know she'll hear it. That's why it's funny.
But yeah, big up Karnage. And
it's not just Karnage, though. Who is it?
Fetus. Collab project. 4 tracks? 3 tracks?
3
tracks.
I don't know which one you want to play, bro. It's up to you, mate.
I actually really like the B2. The signs
of the Swarm.
Yeah.
And you got Anvil Crawler and Moment.
Yeah, but I think we should go for the B2. I really feel it.
All right, let's fucking have it then, you cheeky little shit. Let's do it.
We don't have the dates for you. We'll plug all the socials. Make sure you go follow along. I said all these artists that we mentioned. You should be following them.
Yeah, boy. You ready?
I'm ready.
heard that somewhere before.
Yeah.
I think it's in his mix that he did for us.
Yeah, probably.
That's sick.
Yeah, he's smashing it in a minute. He kind of just is doing a whole bunch of like live sets at the minute. And I remember speaking to him on he's co-owner of Vomit Spit Records as well. Day Zero is kind of like switching up his sound a little bit and making more stuff outside of dubstep. I think did he say kind of livity sound, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was wicked to link up with him. I've got a zine for you, by the way, bro. If it's coming for you in the post, I've already messaged him so he knows that. Got his address. But that's sick as well. Looks like he's done a little guest mix for MARKA recently on Deep
I'm gonna have to listen to that in the Jimmy Bobs tomorrow, lad.
Nice little plug for another little feature that's coming later in the show.
Woohoo.
There you go. But Karnage JP over on Instagram to find him. Fetus _music as well, and encrypted audio. Sorry, I froze on the label. It's just encrypted audio over on Instagram to find all their channels. Go follow along, go support them. And look out for when that date drops. Of course, encrypted audio coming off the massive Argo album project that we featured last time we had them on. If you missed that somehow, go check it out. Fucking brilliant album, whole vinyl project around that. Some beautiful artwork by Argo himself. So yeah, well worth looking into. Next up, this project, bro. This is sick.
Yeah, you were really, really happy with this when you first came in. You were messaging me about it.
I actually emailed them as well. I was like,
you did? I saw the email.
I said, fuck you. This is so sick. Because they sent it just in time, didn't they, for the bro mix the other night with MLK, which we hadn't even spoke about that night, bro.
Oh yeah, we didn't, did we?
It's fucking sick.
It was a good night. We enjoyed it. See ya.
MLK is fucking rude boy, man. Really nice guy. And it was just nostalgic seeing him play again. But actually, like, being on a stage, it's not like what I used to watch him on, like some mega stage. But just seeing him do his thing, I was just like, fuck, man, still got it.
Man, it used to be ridiculous.
Mad. He's fucking quick with it, flow.
It's that style of music, though, isn't it?
Energy, I mean, of course, it's like we don't play really that. He drawed from some deep tunes that I hadn't heard in a little while.
Played some Headland stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's some really old stuff. Like, he played some classics.
But yeah, he played some like proper, like, it was like EDM-y stuff, but what I like, because it's heavy, just.
Yeah,
But then he mixed quick as well, made it interesting. It's fucking wicked, mate.
Yeah.
Can't believe
it's not just it ain't the stuff that I really don't like, just noise for the sake of noise. Like,
yeah,
that's the only way I could describe it. It's just like he killed it, bro. It was fucking sick to experience as well, because I ain't even seen a set like that in.
No, yeah, since since that was one of them we went to.
Come with me, Martin and KB.
Yeah,
it's probably the one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one. FISO one.
Yeah, it was mad.
2017, 2nd of December.
Yeah, jeez. But yeah, this project, it came in just in time. I was like, fuck it, man. I just kicked off with one of these tunes, didn't I, in the mix? I was like,
yeah, you did. And, quite wonky as well, so it was pretty funny to start with it.
It was, yeah. I was like, fuck it, man. We're going straight in, aren't we? But it was a 45-minute set, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so we were just like, do you know
just
what?
Go in and
fuck it. We ain't gonna warm things up to that. We're just gonna go in. It was like, kind of knew it was like gonna be a heavier crowd. Like
we did kind of warm up though. We didn't play like all heavy. We did go into some like, because we knew the sound was gonna be a bit like decent. So we were like, we could play these like low end stuff that's actually gonna be appreciated more.
That's it, innit? Some feelers. But yeah, a couple new names, or one new name. Oh no, two new names to my ears anyway. And that's the one of them I played was let's talk about who it's from first. Shakhta Records, let's say.
Yeah.
Absolute rude boys. And this is, I don't know how many tracks it is, but I'll name it out for you. You've got Cosmo, got ESP, Malunky is one of the new names, and that's the track I played, opened up our set with. Sick. I think it was second drop as well, when it just went in on the second drop. MARKA's on here. He's becoming later again. And Sukh, 11th Hour, Echo Boy, Proove, and Ochi. Ochi is the other new name to my ears as wow. But we're gonna play you Proove, man. We're gonna go for the real boy Proove. This one's a little ping number, typical Proove. I thought we played this one, man, because the boys at Outlook Festival, we mentioned it. We're excited to see him, man. It's just a different name. I don't know where he's playing yet. I think it might be Beach.
He is the Beach.
Is it? Mate, it's perfect.
Yeah.
So you can just say, if you come out at Festival, or if you're not and you still need convincing, then just listen to this tune.
He's going to be on quite early, it seems, because he's like on the more lower end of that stage, like the bottom of the flyer. So I imagine he's on the graphics.
Hey,
so
daytime set, perfect.
It'll be perfect for us because that'll be a nice, like, actually go and excited to see someone early.
Yeah, hang, enjoy the vibes. It's going to be making up some sun on the beach with a little Croatian bevy.
I reckon we'll get
Proove's over there dropping beats.
Bit of Ciroc, big bottle of Ciroc for him, really. Like, yo, let's do this, man.
What are you doing? Shots.
Some joker. No, I ain't doing that.
Nah, bruv.
Actually, yes, I am. I'm having a fucking good time, mate.
You enjoy yourself, lad.
I'm going to enjoy myself with you. Not in a sexual way for once. Just I'm going to enjoy
for once. Heavy.
No, we haven't done anything sexual together. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like,
You've made it worse.
I normally joke about it because it's funny.
You've made it worse.
British lad humour. We like to be.
You've made it worse. Just play the track.
What track is it?
Proove, and it's called Your Highness.
Yeah. I have not had sex with Charlie.
Of course you haven't. There's no need to state it.
You do. You got to be sure. You got to be sure.
Too nice, man.
Yeah, I got lost in that, man.
Mate, he's the pro at that. It's what he just smashes every time, man. I remember we mentioned his haven't seen anything from it though. I'd love to see more. That Olive Grove YouTube thing that popped up. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I saw it pop up yesterday.
Since the first couple.
Where is that? Just in Croatia?
Yeah, but yeah, it was like him 207.
Yeah, I watched that.
But yeah,
is Proove from Croatia? Is it? Yeah.
Local.
How was he? Has he ever been on Outlook before? Like in Origin? Nah, he hasn't been on Origin.
Not that I know of. No. Not that I know of.
You think surely he'd be the one to get? I mean, local-ish, you know, in the country.
We've mentioned this with Outlook before, bro. That they need to put on more of the European guys in general.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
it's a European. We're European,
but yeah,
more of the non-UK heads.
Yeah, non-UK European heads.
That's what they need. They need to put on more, man. Mix it up.
When is Proove on? Is it this?
But I get it because they are majority trying to like get UK heads to travel for the festival. So it's like you got to find those heads who've got a bit of an audience that are like interesting, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that are interesting. So.
Yeah, he's on fucking Thursday, mate.
Sick.
The first festival day. Well, me and Charlie. This is Charlie, by the way. People don't even realise. I always call you Charlie for some reason. Don't know why I had to add that in, but we're actually going on Tuesday, we're actually going to be at the festival when another festival's on the Wednesday.
That weird thing, it's like an older crowd.
Yeah.
We were looking at the socials the other day, bro. Watching a couple of videos. I was like, yeah, they are like quite a bit older.
Yeah, when we got there, it's the same as last year, but we got there that day, so that was finishing. But we're actually gonna have a whole day.
Yeah, I know.
There
of that.
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting, man, to see.
Mate, you'd be like whining back and getting your ass out and shit, innit? Like
about that.
Twerking on the boat parties.
I ain't going on no boat parties.
We ain't got tickets.
Random festival. But anyway, yeah, 9-tracker. You gotta go get this one, people. Don't sleep on it. It's so sick. Go check out the other tunes, man. This one is out on the 12th of June. And of course it's Shakhta, normally releasing from the Czech gang, but this one's the VA002 International. So yeah, although the label is mostly focused on Czech and Slovak scene, they would like to bring worldwide scene and show it for the people here too. So that's the idea between the VAs, I think. It's how they're going to do that good. One. Proper good. Go check it out. That Malunky tune honestly caught me. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
Ick. And that's why that went into the mix. What we got next, bro?
I don't know. I haven't actually got my notes. Where are your notes, mate?
We have got Mystic State.
Ooh. DDD as well. Deep Dark and Dangerous people. You know what that means? DDD are going to come with some bangers, because they always do, because DDD is a top fucking label. This one's a 5-track EP from Mystic State. That is 2 people, by the way.
Yeah.
Mystic State. We've got The Last Lotus. We've got Strike. Blessings. Maud's Theme.
Yeah. Glad you got that one out.
Yeah. This one's a collab with Jack Flynn-Oakley called Dream Theory.
Yeah.
Do you know which one you would wish to play?
When I was going through the tunes last few days and whatnot, and earlier just having a listen through again, I was like, trying to think, which one do we pick of all of these, man?
Yeah.
The first thing I just come to my head again, just the level on this EP. Just like how good, like even like the production on these. I was like listening to them, just like they're so clean.
Yeah.
Like the first track, The Last Lotus, is like in my head. Like when I listen to this EP, I picture more Tristan than Dre, like all over. Like in my head, like him playing his sets, kind of only because when they did the Deep Dark, like he did his set on the Two Worlds thing, and Tristan was up on the cliff and he was playing all those like Peng tunes, and then. Dre did like all the darker, deeper, dangerous stuff in the Portland warehouse kind of club space. That's just like when I listened to this EP, I was like pitching that.
Yeah,
Tristan's hair just flowing up on that mountain. It's so good. The collab is actually really fucking sick. I wouldn't mind playing that.
Yeah, we'll play.
You get JFO in as well.
Yeah, we'll play that. Also, I've just noticed on the vinyl there's a tune called One Chance.
Oh,
which we don't have that.
What?
And it's also not in this list of what we have.
So this is like digital bonus tune.
So there must be a secret vinyl track.
Oh.
Well, not even secret, but it's...
It's not a secret now.
It's not a secret because the track list is out. That's where I got it from SoundCloud, that list.
There you go then.
So there must be just a vinyl track called One Chance that we don't know about.
There you go.
Also, just because you said about DDD and Truth, surely Mystic State will be in room 2 XOY probably.
That makes sense, They've got so many people.
They have that connection with Casper already because they're on boat with us.
Of course.
It's got to, innit?
Yeah, they'll probably be in there. I like you put these things together,
Well, you know what? We're actually...
investigators.
We are deep investigators.
That's what we should have been called. That'd be a better podcast.
Deep investigation. No, it sounds a bit like we're doing some actual investigation. Do you know what we should be called? I've just seen it. Forward Tempo. That's not bad. And it's on a CDJ right next to each other. And you're always getting promoted whenever people look down and go, fuck her, Forward Tempo. I know those boys. That's it. Forward-thinking music and a deep tempo.
Yeah.
At a 140 tempo.
Chesko said we should play on down tempo.
That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's a play on down tempo.
Yeah,
it's not.
Anyway.
If you want to learn about that, go onto the UKF website, and there was an interview with them, and we explain it all in there.
Jeez.
So yeah.
Anyway, let's check this one. Dream Theory, featuring or collabed with Flynn-Oakley by Mystic State.
Let's go.
See. So I've done some investigating, while the tune was playing.
Well done, investigation head.
The One Chance tune that is on the vinyl was previously an only DDD subscriber tune. So there you go. So some DDD subscribers have that tune as a digi. They do. But if you missed it, now you can get it on the vinyl.
That's cool.
So there you go.
Cool, man. That's nice.
It's a nice way of doing the teasing future projects. That is actually. I like the way that's.
I think DDD's business plan, the way they do things, is very clever.
They smashed it, bro.
It's very clever.
They fucking smashed it.
They've obviously got a good team behind them that are helping in many ways because they are on it. They've got new merch as well just come out.
I just thought then it's like I got a Patreon email saying this flashed up on my phone. Congratulations, you did it. So your Patreon journey is just getting started. Because congratulations for launching our page. Like,
don't congratulate for that.
I was like, we haven't advertised it yet. I thought it was going to say someone signed up to Patreon. And I was like, we haven't even posted it out or announced it yet. Like, it's happening in this show, which obviously pre-recorded a few days early for you guys, or a couple of days in this case, because we had busy weekends. But DDD, mate, they absolutely smash it. They get it's the model, isn't it? It's the aspirations as a label to get to, in certain aspects, I guess. Everyone wants to do their thing slightly differently in terms of how much music, when they want to put stuff out. Maybe not everyone wants to put it out as consistently, but in terms of when stuff's dropping and stuff's smashing it and getting out there and just being beloved, the brand, like I say, the artwork kills it. They reference him every time, but it's M7 Graphics, man, which is our boy MARKA, man. He is a talented geezer, bro. But big up Mystic State. It will be, I'd be intrigued to see if they could do Infernal sounds as well, couldn't they? They could be in that room as well.
If they're not on it,
they got two chances to be on it.
If they're not on it, I'll actually kick my nan. Like, that's how... I'll never kick my nan, yeah, but that would be fucking hardcore. But I would do that if they're not on it. I'm
don't think that's a good thing to say.
Is it not?
I would never, bro.
Why?
Not your nan, not my nan, nobody's nan.
I didn't say how hard I'll kick her, bro.
Could have just like said, I'll eat my hat. Or kick myself.
What the fuck did I eat my hat, bro? My hat is my fucking pride and joy.
Is it wee man who kicks himself in the head? Yeah. You could try that.
I've got good flexibility.
I'd actually love to watch that. I feel like you'd end up kneeing yourself in the chin.
I don't think I could reach, but I'll be able to...
You reckon?
I can get my leg up here. I'll show you.
No,
you Not can't. Now. I won't be able to do it now.
Yeah. You haven't got your zine socks on yet.
Nah, I need money. Yeah, you got to get your kit. If you get your zine socks now at dtempo.co.uk/merch, you will be able to have great flexibility in your right leg.
You'll probably be able to kick south in the head. That's the rumour has it. Once you put them on, you can kick south in the head. So, but
You got a flexible back, haven't you?
Pretty flexible there, yeah.
Ridiculous, people. I've got a picture.
Got a picture.
Got a picture of him bent over.
Nice. really going down a rabbit hole on this podcast.
This one's for your mum.
Oh, Jesus. Next up, we've got a lot to get through, bro.
Have we?
Still got a few tunes, man. It's a big boy show.
I thought, mate, this should be for the Patreon, you know? All these extra tunes.
Maybe there'll be... This is what... Hey, next one. It just depends what lands. It's a busy show, isn't it? We've got lots and lots of heat, man.
Yeah, talk to you.
This one... There you go, came in time as well for Birmingham, man. A big up Foamy for sending it through, but SWR coming on Plantpower. This one, the Blood Money EP, 4 tracks, Blood Money, Parsec, Crooked Cats, Fire Gardens, Plantpower. One of the labels for me, man, just like sound-wise, sonically, Foam just knows what he's selecting, man. He puts out sick tunes. So this dropped. These tunes are like them ones that are just like I messaged him as well. But about time these tunes dropped, heard them for ages. I was like, you know what? I've enjoyed these tunes so much. I immediately copped the vinyl. Then Fermi sends the tunes the next day for the thing. So I don't know if he's seen it come through like Roman Dread, Bandcamp, boom, came up. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Sending it through, man, for sure.
Definitely.
Which one did you want to play?
We'll drop Blood Money.
Blood Money, number 1.
This is one I played out in Brum. For those of you, if you were that were there and you were wondering. Yeah, man. Check this out. Blood Money by SWR. Fucking sick.
Mate, did we have that before? That tune, or was that?
No, it's just been around for time, mate. That's what I'm saying. About fucking time, bro. It came out. I was just laughing because it was on the socials. Instagram is at _S_W_R. His fucking DDD quarantine streams. He had the deck down there on the floor. It's the CDJ down there.
Oh yeah,
like underneath the deck. I remember watching that and just fucking creasing. I was just like, "What a setup!" Like he's got one.
Does he use it much?
Yeah, he goes down there I swear he goes down there for a couple of seconds. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Just free deck it, surely. I don't know. I was just like, just make it work. It was sick to watch. Anyway, that was a really good one. It was Infernal Sounds.
Oh yeah.
So there's a few other names that could appear.
Oh yeah. Mate, you forget who's on these labels.
Mate, it's mad when you go for that far back anyway, man. Because there's quarantine times where it's different.
We could just ask Gary and tell him to send us.
Yeah, just let us know. He might have been working a couple of them out. I'm guessing, just saying, do you want to do a takeover? And they know you're gonna have like a certain amount want to be involved straight away anyway. So yeah, man, that was sick. If you didn't check out any of those quarantine sessions, then do go do.
Oh yeah, they're classics, mate. We were on the one of the first ones, weren't we?
Well, you were, yeah, because we were. Unfortunately, I couldn't come round.
Couldn't come round. I had the deckies.
Yeah, it's one of those times. But yeah, sick to be.
Oh, it's still, mate.
Yeah, you absolutely fucking killed it, bro.
One of my favourite mixes, that.
Yeah, it was good times. Good times. Kept us going, man. Us doing the podcast. You do, yeah, there you go. That's streets. Kept us going. Kept us going in quarantine, man. I think like us having a little podcast routine, still doing it, just online, doing it back and forth. We kept it going, people tagging us on their TV screens, tuned in and whatnot. Then we're tuning into quarantine sessions. It was a mad time looking back at it, man. You wouldn't.
I remember Window Kid posters because he was watching Dace play his feature.
Oh yeah. It's just like, man, everyone had time to kill them, didn't they?
Everyone, yeah.
Oh fuck, sick deep tempo.
Mate, our views were pretty much better back then.
Yeah. I mean, 3-hour shows. It was just like probably just killed a whole lot of time for people.
Well, I was saying that we didn't really have Spotify.
Yeah. Got a wedgie.
Yeah. We didn't really have much on Spotify then, so that's where half of the audience is gone as well.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Which I think Spotify is decent, actually.
Nice.
The video.
For podcasts, it's banging.
You can close your phone.
Yeah, you can. Crack on.
Unless you get a YouTube Premium, then you can do that on YouTube Premium.
There you go. Let us know if does anyone have YouTube Premium that's tuned in, because I know a couple of my friends that do, but not many. Most people kind of like were already on the Spotify bandwagon, so have just carried on with that rather than going down the YouTube Music, YouTube Premium.
If it was cheaper, I would, because I watch YouTube a lot and ads piss me off. But
you should just have Brave browser, bro. That's what I use.
I don't use it. I don't watch it really on there. I just watch it on TV or
it's because my 4K monitor, so
I just watch it on the Fire Stick, innit? I mean, I probably could do something. I don't know. But I feel like it's like £15 a month or something. It's quite expensive.
Yeah, that's a lot, man. I think all these things in the world, I think everyone can just have like a £10 to £20 bill for everything. So
it's like,
and some people, obviously, some bills are a lot more than that. I'm just saying, like, a lot of
for your entertainment things.
Yeah, you can't have that many. Like, entertainment, you got to pick and choose, innit? Like, what you want to invest yourself in and what you want to support, innit? That's just how it is, man. Like, how it is, bro. Anyway, next up, bro.
What we got next, bro?
Sorry, 16th of June. That one, Bandcamp for that. All other stores on the 23rd of June. There's 300 copies of the vinyl, digital release as well. Go and support SWR. Like I said, I mentioned his Instagram. Also, Plantpower over on Instagram as well. Next up, that boy, MARKA. Finally mentioned his name already 3-4 times in this podcast, and his M7 graphics alias, of course, creative alias, or I should say design alias, not music one. But yeah, MARKA, formerly part of the Dub Diggers duo. Of course, they're both, you've got Eladan doing his own thing as well with his alias now. But this one, 2-tracker, coming next on Deep and Movement on the 9th of June. What's the other tune? We've got
Tragedy Accepted and Run, I think.
Run, that's it. It was Run. We're gonna play Tragedy Accepted for you though. That was the only one I had in the notes.
Boy.
Cause we just banged it in with the notes last minute. But cause you didn't give us a date, did we? You chased him earlier for
yeah.
But yeah, it's sick, man. Like I said, I've already mentioned it previously. He's also featured on that Shakhta Records one we've just done, which we mentioned. If you've somehow skipped this far and missed that, do go check out that tune. But here he is with Tragedy Accepted. So good, bro. He's killing it. MARKA, this project. I said it before. I was going to mention it before we started playing the tunes. Lost my train of thought, but yeah, his whole avenue with this, the bassline switch up, the drop in it kind of. You think you kind of expect one thing, you kind of get a little bit. It's a bit of a switch before the tunes even got going. Because like the intro, you think like. I'm like waiting for like a Ghostface Killer fucking, I don't know, like some lyrics to like come on, that kind of, all that hip hop influence. But it's still, the tune's still very typically deep end movement, those journey rhythms we spoke about with the kind of Motis tunes and that just evolve, change, take you on a journey. Still got that aspect of it, but he's just doing his MARKA thing now, man. It's fucking sick. He ain't missed.
He's killed this. Can't fucking it's just incredible.
Is he? Do we know? I was just wondering, is he gonna be at Outlook this year?
Not that I've noticed.
Coming along. I don't know if he said anything about.
I don't know. He might be coming
for him, man.
Yeah, maybe we should ask him
because he played last year, right? Was he not playing? I'm sure he was on the lineup last year. Did you not see him?
Was he? Yeah, he was there. Yeah, MARKA was there. Yeah, was Ellie down there?
Don't know. I feel like I just seen.
I keep getting like 2001, 2021 and 2022 mixed up all the time.
I know.
I can't remember which year.
I'm sure I seen him on the team.
I think he was. Yeah, I think he was last year.
But yeah. Who knows? You have to let us know, bro, if you are coming.
Yeah,
through.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
I spoke to him.
I know. It was a long time ago. Yeah. It's nearly a year ago. So.
Yeah, true.
But, guys, hopefully we'll see you there, bro. 9th of June, go follow MARKA over on Instagram. Go follow Deep End Movement as wow. Easy to find as well. MARKA_San7 to find him over on there. Next up, it's been a minute, man. Slaine.
Yeah, it has actually, isn't it?
Minute.
Slaine, man, Slaine. I always remember that a clip that you've done, and it was one of me or you, and we're like Slaine, man. I don't know why. It's always whenever Slaine's name pops up, I have to say
Slaine. All you can think of. Yeah, this one coming on Sublimated Sounds. Do you know which one you want to go for, bro?
Nah, it's just whichever,
mate.
Man. Little...
We have. I'd say go for Smut.
Smut.
Yeah.
Let's have it. I like the name.
Yeah,
Smut.
It's cool. So you got No One, Smut, and Disengage. 3-tracker coming out on the 12th of June. This one, as you said, is coming on Sublimated Sounds. It's the place to go, but we'll do those plugs afterwards. Their 64th release. Nice.
Let's go.
There you go, Slaine.
Slaine, man, Slaine. No, mate. Yeah, like I say, he hasn't. I haven't
Is
heard
it the
from him.
right? What's it, Slaine?
Yeah, I don't understand
OP.
this OP thing. It is Slaine Worthington, so it is Slaine.
Yeah.
But I don't understand the
No, John. That's
yeah,
his
that's-
name there, John Slaine.
that's John. That's the right guy. I don't know what the OP is because I know he never used to be called OP, but
No. Or Slaine Up.
Slaine
It's both cap though, so it is OP, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Gonna have to let us know. Comment down below if you know or if you're listening, bro. It'd be interesting to know what that is about, man.
So as well as saying, I ain't heard from him for a while, but it's good that he's still making tunes. I'd like to hear some more dubs from him, to be honest, because we have some dubs from him from 2021 that I think we played out a few of them back in the day as well. So he's got some naughty little tunes.
To hear what's been grinding.
Innit?
12th of June. They did mention this one's it'll be available everywhere. So Beatport, Bandcamp, Juno, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, all of that to stream, buy as you pleasure. Go follow Slaine over on Instagram as well as Sublimated Sounds. Sublimated Sounds, as their name is on the IG. That's the wrong brother. And Slaine. What was it? It was John. Oh yeah, see, they didn't tag him in the first one, or maybe it was removed because they I don't know, changed his tag or something. I don't know. It's John Slaine anyway.
Yeah.
Over on.
That is the right.
Yeah,
Slaine
they've tagged
anyway.
him, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's all the info. Next up, bro. Keeping it rolling. Where we at? We're about a 2-hour mark ish.
Doing well, yeah.
Not too bad. We got a couple more for you, peeps. Don't go anywhere. This one, Peaky Beats, man. He's back.
Yeah.
The boy is back.
Little 2-track vinyl, is it?
Yeah, little
Is it
little vinyl? I think it said super limited vinyl with this one. So maybe it's one of those like 50 to 100 ones, or maybe even less. I'm not 100% sure. But this one is Cat Dubs 002. Digis will be coming at the end of June, with no specific date, so you're gonna have to go follow Peaky Beats to keep up on that one. But yeah, the boy's just back from his first world tour. He did happen to pass through Taiwan as well.
I saw this, yeah.
I was in the country at the same time, but I mean, unless I didn't go I only had 3 weeks there, do you know what I mean? And it was like, I'd already played a show and was in Taipei, and then had to go back there at the end of my trip also to play, because the Formosa event, me and So flown, then we only had one, we played and then flown out. So,
Really?
So it was like I had those 3 weeks. So I had to make use of it to actually see any part of the country, not know when I'm going to return. I was literally at the most southern point, when pretty much, but like the biggest city anyway, southern point, south. So I didn't manage to catch his set, but it would have been
cool,
sick too.
Yeah, that would have been wicked to do that.
Sure, it's like weird just to like someone you know online, but because we haven't met him before, have we? So
no, I don't think
it would have been cool to be like, oh, hey, I met you in Taiwan for the first time. This is weird.
Random as well.
But yeah, he played all over the place, man, part of his world tour. I know most recently he was in Budapest as well with our boy Vrama, doing bits with Axel was over there as well on that night. And yeah, looked like they had a grand old time. But yeah, the 2 tracks for them, you've got Cats in, what's the A1? Cats in Calcutta, that's the one. I think we're gonna go for the B, bro.
The Cat
on the B side. So check this one out. Peaky Beats, The Cat, coming on the end of June at some point.
And those who careless American charcoal that in Babylon. And those who careless American charcoal that in Babylon. And those who careless American charcoal that in Babylon.
like Peaky Beats.
Can't beat some of those classic sounds, bro.
It's proper like old school.
I love it though.
But that is his, so even his it's more garagey kind of two-step stuff. Obviously he doesn't only just release his own tunes on Peaky Beats. Of course he sent us that vinyl all the time. I seen it the other day when I was sorting through stuff. I don't know, it was maybe that was 001 then of the Cat Dubs, because he has his regular Peaky Beats records, which is up to, what's he on now, 07 on that one. I mean, his artworks and his branding's like all pretty fucking sick.
That's cool.
He's proper smashed it, and I mean his artwork, so it kind of suits Asia as well. To be fair, man, I know he played in Japan, Taiwan. I've seen him popping up in a bunch of places. I was trying to find his I'm sure I seen, maybe it was on his stories at the time, but I seen like a bunch of the day, like where he was playing, like, oh, yeah, maybe this is one of them. Yeah, I mean, fucking hell. Yeah, he made it to Australia, New Zealand,
Jesus,
did a bit of US, Germany, France. Mate, he went all over the place, bro, I've told you.
Fucking fair play, lad. That's good going.
Mate, how he made, I mean, I think he's, by and large, by the looks of it, that was all South. He's done that himself, you know what I mean?
Amazing.
Just organised that and done it himself. So he was doing absolutely bits. Or
making things happen for yourself, mate. That's what we like to see.
There you go.
Not expecting anyone else to do it. You go out and do it. Fucking fair play, and that's why you're fucking killing it.
Yeah, smashed it.
Loving the tunes as well.
Yeah, I love the fucking two-step bits. Like, I remember the record he sent me, and that I was like, shit, had me fucking pulling out my dad's old garage, and that I was like, just having a nice little spin with those. Yeah, go follow Peaky Beats over on Instagram if you do not. Look out for any future tours, and yeah, look out for sets here in the UK as well, because he pops up in a whole bunch of places. Sets here at Wires, I believe he is Leeds based, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah. Next up, last full feature for you of the show. Yeah, this one, Super Chip 002, sort of gamey, but with summer vibes on this one, man. Simmer and Dandelion.
This one, when I first heard it, I was very, like, I just loved the vibe of it.
Yeah.
The vocal on this one with the Dandelion tune, like, it just gave me that outlook feel, as I always say when I hear these sort of beats.
Yeah.
And I thought, I feel like I want to put this one in, man. I like this one.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, but first time feature on the show for Super Chip and Simmer and Dandelion. You also got the vocal with Dandelion. The tune's called Godzilla. You then have Atomic dub. So the instrumental version on the flip. But yeah, we'll play the tune. And I'll gather some more information, because we just got, I haven't broke down the full email into bite size. But stream coming on 26th of May, and there's going to be a limited 7-inch vinyls for these as well.
Take the blows, get knock off. Time spent in the trench, off a chill off. Find health, find strength, get better. Ready for the next time I fight Godzilla. In space, underwater, like lambs to the slaughter. Find strength, get better. Ready for the next time we fight Godzilla. Every day, bone shut up on the battleground. To get ready, going in, come to take the crown. Not drinking on me armor from head to toe. You better go tell them me reach no. I know there is no mercy on the battlefield. If you gonna fight, you better come with all your energy. I ninja style like we're Japanese. Moonlight come, we're taking down the big chief. Get them in their sleep. Through the window, got me weapons up my sleeve. Moving like the breeze. Sneak attack, watch me put the enemy on their knees. Take the hits, take the blows, get knock off. Time spent in the trench, off a chill off. Find health, find strength, get better. Ready for the next time I fight Godzilla. In space, underwater, like lambs to the slaughter. Find strength, get better. Ready for the next time we fight Godzilla.
just like that vibe.
Vibes, bro. Vibes. That's what we need more of in this summer, man. I think, any chance to get. I would love, like I say, man, with One Love Foremost, man, I would love for us to get out some more mixed genre events, man, for deep tempo. Do you know what I mean? Do some dub into dubstep. I'll kick things off that way. You finish off like some more extended 90-minute sets and stuff. I think that's something. If you're listening, if you're tuning in and you don't know that's what we're about, then you need to get to know. You know, we're more than just a. Yeah,
you'll probably see on like the clips and stuff. Obviously, we're gonna pick the more hypier tunes for the clips, but when you actually like listen to our full mixes, you can listen to our Give It Double, and you see we start off a bit slower, you know, like you say with the W stuff. We want to incorporate these different genres, like. That's still 140-esque, but different styles of it into our sets, and we have done recently, and I think we've enjoyed it more because it's not just like bah, 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 bah.
Nah, ain't about that, and that's what I mean. They're playing different vibes, not just dance floor, like typical dance floor club music. Man. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's something I've been thinking about a little bit more lately, me personally. Anyways, about in terms of growth, anyways, like sets out there, getting them out there in the world. And maybe that's down to us putting out a few more things that are a bit more like, feel a bit more like daytime, live friendly, that kind of stuff. I think. So, man, maybe we'll do that. And some of that will probably land on our Patreon exclusively.
Oh, I feel like, do you know what? We should do like we'll say it now, like a mix, but it's not your typical deep tempo mix. Yeah. It's just them styles, man.
We're going to do that stuff for Patreon. That's Let's do it now.
Let's fucking do it.
Make one right now.
Yeah, man.
I've actually, unfortunately, need to leave and get this edited at some point tonight, so that it actually goes out on time this week. But thanks for listening, people. Thanks for tuning in. It does, however you support us, like I said, I mentioned Patreon there. Like I said, we have launched that. But however you support us, whether it's just liking, subscribing, sharing the show, sharing our clips that we post on socials, whether that's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, we're out there. We really do appreciate your support. People. All of you have ordered the 140 zine so far, or again, even if you just love the concept, rate the concept, it's at 140 zine over on Instagram as well. I post every now and again. You could probably turn post notifications on for that as well over on there, because I'm not always posting on 140 zine. It's just as and when there's photos to share, little tidbits and new zine stuff and so you don't miss anything. Newsletter down below as well. That's always linked down there. You can sign up to our newsletter so you don't miss any of the news, any of the latest events that's coming up, or giveaways and maybe drops that include deep tempo stuff being involved in it. We've got some exciting stuff for the rest of this year. This summer's going to be a fun one. Let us know what you're getting up to, innit, man? I want to know what festivals you're reaching. Guest mix by Blunt Osnord. Go check that one out. Bookings, helen at enki-agency.co.uk. Come through to SWR in London on the 21st of July or the 7th. If you want to go reach the other one, Casper, let us know what tunes you're buying, and we'll catch you in 2 weeks' time.
As always, that's how we roll, bro.
Yeah, and here's the outro tune. You've picked this one today, so tell the people. You sign off for once. Go on.
Yeah, go on, mate. All right, so this one came through into the DMs. I was like, okay, sick, this is sound. It's by a guy called White, and the track is called Former. You can go on to his SoundCloud. We'll probably link it down below, I'd imagine. Yeah. And you'll be able to just download the track from there. Yeah. Sick track. And in 2 weeks' time, you will catch us again. Peace.